this bloody night never end. Good old quick, nice sandwich.
Gather round, friends, gather round. A most joyful Reap Moon's Eve to you all. Witness. A magical abomination has appeared among us on this holiest of holy nights. It's an affront to decency and humanity. A foul, feathered, chattering... fowl!
Okay, joke's on me. Open this cage right now.
It speaks with the voice of the great necromancer.
The voice of the what now?
Hold your breath, feathered servant of the shadow. Keep your obscene beak shut.
Can't argue with the obscene beak bit, but I'm not liking this whole bonfire thing you've got going on. I smell charred feathers.
Soon the grand ceremony begins, and the great engine ushers in a new age of reason, logic, and humanity. And an end to sorcery. We cannot let this foul heresy poison the night with its squawks and feathery filth. This false fowl mocked me once before and caused a fellow follower, a fair friend of the cause, great physical pain and discomfort. The man may never be able to drink without dribbling again, all because of this freak of nature. I, Honor Hilaris, candidate and faithful servant of humanity, will personally light the bonfire to rid Mercuria of this final remnant of diseased magic, honoring our ancient human traditions and...
You gibbering coward. When are you gonna shut up and just go away? People are sick and tired of your racist tirades. If anyone here should be burned on that bonfire, it's you. Killing that poor bird is the complete opposite of what the reaping's all about. How dare you claim to represent humanity when there's nothing human about you at all?
Hear, hear.
And you! You're supposed to be keeping the peace, aren't you? When were you planning to put a stop to this? Are you just gonna let that madman burn birds and incite violence in the city you've sworn to protect?
We do not intervene in local tradition, madam.
Oh, do intervene. No one here would mind it one bit, I'm sure.
Local tradition? Local tradition? This farce has absolutely nothing to do with local tradition. We don't burn poor defenseless animals in bonfires on Reap Moon's Eve.
Well, it's not an animal, is it?
What?
I mean, it's magical. It's a talking bird. Not an animal, per se.
Technically, the man is not wrong. I'll give him that.
Of course, it's an animal. Magical or not, it's a living creature, and you should put a stop to this right now.
Yeah, what she said.
Sorry, madam, but unless an actual human is being harmed, we cannot intervene.
Ruddy coward. That goes for the lot of you, especially that pig. Cowards!
Help. Hello? Help me. Over here. Hey, big guy.
There's
Eyes
a
on the
bird in
bird.
that cage.
Up here.
A caged bird. In a bird's cage.
I know you can hear me. I see your ears twitching. Help. Hello? Help me. Over here. Hey, big guy. Eyes on the bird. Up here.
Foul fevers.
I know
and
you can hear me.
sorcerous
What's that poor
contagions.
bird doing on
Hello?
the pot? What do you want, bird?
Help me.
I don't have time for...
I know you. I've seen engravings. You're Keon.
Keep your voice down. Where did you see those engravings?
I spent some time in Sadir. I'm Crow, friend of April Ryan and Zoe Castillo.
You were a friend of April.
Friend, partner, sidekick. I came back to Marcuria to find you, believe it or not. And since you're the reason I'm in this predicament, you have to help me. And quickly, because soon, if things go the way they appear to be going, I'll be very, very hot.
I'm sorry, Bird, but I need to find a way into the tower, and time is running...
The tower? The Azadi Tower? Big, white, cloud-piercing edifice? I know a way into the tower. A secret way. Get me out of this death trap, and I'll get you inside the tower, I swear on my hatchling nest.
If you're lying, I'll snap your scrawny neck.
Cross my beak and hope to die, which is a distinct possibility. Quickly now, that madman won't orate forever.
When I'm elected, there shall be
The
nightly
bird's stuck in there, and
burnings.
the pyre will soon be lit. If I do nothing, he'll burn, and with him my one chant, that man again. Then
This
will he ever
bird
shut
is
up?
only the meagre beginnings of our... come to witness the burning of the necromancer's minion, have you? And there's always room for one more witness. Stand over there, my good man. Keep your distance. This fire will burn, and it will burn fierce. So now,
What are you doing?
I shall put my
Don't
torch
talk to me.
this pyre,
Find a
and we
way to
shall watch
save
the
me.
bird burn, along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft and wizardry. The wicked
He
witch
should get
of the
involved. That's what they're here
to
for.
magic.
But there's no sympathy for magical. The Merry Minstrum. Plenty of bitter beer for Reapmoon's Eve. From the state of the revelers, I can't imagine there's much left in the empty. Not surprising.
Less compassion and empathy than
Filthy as sin. All of them. Which one's least filthy? Nope. They're all filthy. I feel unclean.
Magicals are diseased things. If they be pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may be said to be beautiful, but they are carriers of foul fiends. Watch the Wicker Witch!
He obviously wishes he was elsewhere. Marcuria's most popular beer, strangely enough.
Personally, supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Marcuria. When I'm elected, there shall be nightly burnings.
Reapmoon's Eve must be very important to Marcurians if they're willing to make such fools of themselves. Everyone's drunk, uninhibited, agitated. This could go very wrong, very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Don't stop. Give it to me. That's it.
This pagan symbol of witchcraft and wizardry. The Wicker Witch.
Goat's Hollow Winery. Aye.
It's Reapmoon's
No.
Eve, sir, and you appear to be uninebriated. For shame! Public intoxication is practically mandatory this evening. You're in luck, sir. Most stalls have shut down for the evening, but we're open and will remain open until the very last bottle has been sold. Which, from my experience, won't be too long now. The discriminating Northlander knows we're a notch above the rest. No Southlands imports here, sir. These bottles are tapped in the Northlands with wine from the tart purple grape of...
I'm sure your wine is more than adequate, merchant.
Oh. Oh. Very well. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
I'm not some barbarian choosing wines merely by I'll need more than a thimbleful. A bottle will serve me better. I'm buying.
Which wine, sir? Oh, that's no ordinary wine. That, good sir, is a bottle of Dragon's Fire. Fermented using the finest hand-picked bottles in our collection, fortified with honey and malt.
What's the price?
You don't want some proper background before you...
How much?
125 silver coins, sir.
What? No. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, it's between my stock and sobriety at this hour. That choice ought to make itself.
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm. Marcurian Red. Plain spoken, but not particularly inspiring.
Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Non-humans have lower intelligence, less
front of
compassion
everyone?
and empathy
While I'm on
than
a covert
humans.
mission?
It's a scientific
No,
fact.
I'm not thinking straight.
Learned scholars have
More
measured
subtlety is
skulls
required.
and come to this conclusion. You could... Sorry, what? I'm rather preoccupied. I have a sorcerous beast to slay and potential voters to woo. Perhaps we can speak later, eh?
I need to think of another solution.
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it.
This must
To
be the
burn
kiln they
it
used to
with
start the
fire.
pyre.
The fire cleanses. The fire destroys.
This seems like an obvious
the
target for
contagion.
sabotage.
The fire brings the light of goodness to us all, and we shall embrace it.
That was barely 2 drops. I'll need a lot more for this to have any effect.
I own all heroes.
Northland's Ruby. Any wine that begins with the word Northlands does not invite enthusiasm.
Have you finished sampling, sir? If so, please return the cup and we can commence our business. Can't stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sample?
I'm buying.
Which wine, sir? An agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Oh, the gentleman is parched. I understand. The evening's getting on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's simply...
Come on, man, I'm in a rush.
85 silver.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, sir, as I told you, this is no ordinary wine. It's special. What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy.
I'm buying.
Which wine, sir? An agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Oh, the gentleman is parched. I understand. The evening's getting on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's simply
Come on, man, I'm in a rush.
80 and 5 silver.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, sir, as I told you, this is no ordinary wine. It's special. Hello again. Changed your mind, sir? Do you perhaps want a little sampler?
I'm buying.
Which way, sir?
The only way to rid the world of magic is to burn it. To burn. Fire cleanses.
An agreeably tart wine. An excellent choice. Not that you could go wrong with any of my...
How much?
Ooh, the gentleman is parched. I understand. The evening's getting on, and there will be no revelry for the abstemious. That's simply...
Come on, man, I'm in a rush.
80 and 5 silver.
What? That's preposterous. I don't have that kind of coin.
Well, sir, as I told you, this is no ordinary wine. It's special. Can't stay away, can you, sir? Buy or sample?
I'm a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
It'll take me all night to do this
Lower
thimbleful by
intelligence,
thimbleful.
Less compassion
There must be a
and
better way.
empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact. Magicals are diseased things.
What can I get you tonight, most sober of sirs? Perhaps you want to sample a bottle before you buy?
I'm not a small sample before I make my decision.
Which wine, sir? Interesting. You want to sample the Dragon's Fire, our most potent wine, capable of reducing seasoned warriors to tears and bashful maidens to...
I want to taste it now.
As you please, sir. There you go, sir. Give that a smell, a swirl, and a sip.
Mercuria, I will leave no cobblestone unturned, no cellar door unlocked, no privy unexplored to find the last remnants of magic in our
Empty.
fair city.
Not surprising. He should get involved. That's what they're here
As
for.
we all know, I'm
there's
running
no
for office
sympathy
in the
for
City
magical
Watch,
creatures.
where I can personally supervise the hunt for non-humans and magic in Mercuria. When I'm elected, there shall be nightly... It's amazing, isn't it?
I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much. There's food left on the table. They're lining up for the ceremony in Tower Square. If they're willing to stand in line on Reapmoon's Eve, foregoing the celebrations, everyone wants to witness the ceremony. Or perhaps there's free wine and food.
Calm down, everyone. You'll... Oh, there's damned heretics in there. You're here for the ceremony. Get in line, friend. Everyone.
They've been told to keep... I don't envy them their guard duty tonight. I don't think they're enjoying the festival much.
This bloody night never ends.
Have magic in our fair city.
Are those yams? No, only apples. Oh. A pumpkin. An odd vegetable, native to the Northlands. We have nothing like it in Azadir.
This bird is only the meager beginnings of our crusade.
I have nothing to
We've been
contribute to
soft
this
on
other than
magicals. We've been
get
soft
me
on those
out
who
of this
suppose
cage
sorcery.
now.
Other non-humans. No. That ends tonight. Cleansing fire.
Empty. Not surprising.
So, I shall blow a torch to this fire, and we shall watch the bird burn, along with this pagan symbol of witchcraft and wizardry. The Wicked Witch of the North.
I'd say it was empty, but that'd be an insult to the thick crust of filth lining this cup. Ugh.
Non-humans have lower intelligence, less compassion and empathy than humans. It's a scientific fact. Learned scholars have measured
There's a hard
skulls
crust
and
lining the
come to
inside
this
of the cup.
conclusion. You can
It
look
probably
up in
contains a
books.
cocktail of every disease known to mankind.
Magicals are diseased things. It may be pleasing in appearance, some of them. Some may even be said to be beautiful. But they are carriers of foul fevers.
I'll need the...
Magic is to